Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So, update 1.7, the Nightfall update has finally dropped on the Insurgency Sandstorm CTE. So, I've been having a go on it all afternoon, and here are some of my initial thoughts. So let's get my first negative thought out of the way. It's my first and only one, really. I think these guys have actually done a pretty decent job on this update, but here is my one pet peeve, and it's the new map. Now, I love new maps, and this new map, Tideway, looks very nice. It's very tastefully done, very, very pretty. However, it's a remake of the old Buhriz map, which, for me, that's just copying out. I've really been disliking the way NWI have just been rehashing some of their old maps. It's like, what, there's a lack of content or something? Just bring us new maps. I didn't buy Insurgency Sandstorm to play all the maps that I was playing over Insurgency Source. I'm not saying they're bad, it's just I don't want to be playing the same game again with just better gunplay mechanics. I'd be more inclined to forgive this practice if it wasn't for the fact that we now have modding. Now, what I say is, if a map is well loved and people really, really want to play it again, the community is going to make that. But I think it's NWI's responsibility to provide us with new, exciting, fresh content. Don't go rehashing old stuff. Having said that though, it is a very nice map. It is very, very pretty, very tastefully done. However, it's a lot smaller and more compact feeling than the original on Insurgency Source. So, I don't know, I'm kind of used to playing the old map, which always seemed to be quite a hard challenge to do in multiplayer. I'm looking forward to seeing how differently it plays in a push mode, for example, because as it stands at the moment on the CTE, you can only play domination. Now, bear in mind, this is just the opinion of an old OG Insurgency Source player, so if you're new, this is all going to be fresh, exciting content, and you're probably going to have a whale of a time, so you go ahead and enjoy. But please, NWI, for the love of Christ, no more remakes. We can do that, we've got the modding tools, and if we like a map enough, we will remake it. But please, no more official NWI remakes of any maps. Really, if I see another remake, I really am gonna flip my lid. And just to slip in an extra tidbit of information when it comes to modding, there was another interim patch released for 1.6 which improves the download speeds from mod.io. And as someone who spends a lot of time playing around with mods for Insurgency, I can confirm this and made a hell of an improvement. So get out there and try some of the new mods. Anyway, back to 1.7. So we've had more cosmetics drop, but I'm going to quickly swerve by those because I, as always, have zero interest in cosmetics. As I've often said, this isn't a fashion show. So let's talk about the new guns. If you like playing the Breacher class, well, Christmas has come early for you because if you're a security breacher, you now get the Honey Badger and the Grease Gun, which I found to be quite devastating, especially during the night maps. We'll talk about that in a bit. And if you're an insurgent breacher, you get the AS Val and the Sterling submachine gun. I've been trying all the weapons out all afternoon, and I have to say my favourite is probably the Grease Gun and the AS Val. With the Grease Gun just edging it because the AS Val will go through bullets like water for a sieve. Now there was one more weapon, and that was the Well Rod, which is available to all insurgent classes as a secondary weapon, and I have to say I did not like this thing at all. I don't know how powerful it is, but it is one of these weapons which you shoot and then you have to reload again. So it's very slow and you'd better be bloody good when you're using it. Me though, I'm not that good, so I'm going to be sticking to my semi-automatic pistols. And now we come to the real meat and potatoes of this patch, the night modes. So what we get now is a whole bunch of maps which we can play at night. And because we know the night is dark and full of terrors, we're going to need some specific equipment. So what are we going to get? Well, first off, and most importantly, both factions are going to get night vision goggles. You equip them via your accessories and activate them with the letter B on your keyboard. I thought it'd be helpful because I totally forgotten which letter it was and I was running around in the dark for quite some time in my first game. Now, unlike in Insurgency Source where you only had the kind of green filter, you get multiple different colours here. Now, one thing I did notice when using the night vision goggles is that, visually speaking, things aren't that crisp and clear in the game. Now, I don't know if this is due to authenticity or something else. So if you're somebody who's used night vision goggles, let me know down below, does this look realistic to you or not? In addition to the MVGs, we're going to be getting infrared lasers, infrared flashlights, standard gun-mounted flashlights, and night vision scopes. And my first impressions have been that I've really enjoyed using this kit. It's a little bewildering at first, trying out all the different combinations, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. Just get ready for a lot of accidental team killing in your first few sessions. Now at the moment, night versions of all the maps have been created and they're available for all the checkpoint modes. So that's checkpoint, hardcore checkpoint and frenzy checkpoint. Now in the notes it says the enemy AI have low visibility and night appropriate responsiveness. However, I don't really believe that, as they seem to have no issues when it comes to shooting at me. Now one point I have to make, which I find a little disappointing and everyone should be aware of, is that there will be no official PvP matchmaking. It's only going to be supporting co-op in night mode. Now the patch notes do state that PvP night mode will be able to be played on the community servers, and it might possibly make an appearance in the future as a limited time playlist. While this news might be disappointing to some, I can understand the decision they've made. Over the last couple of years, my gaming experience has been that whenever there's a night mode in any game, the cheats come out and kind of ruin the experience for everybody. So this is why we can't have nice things officially. Anyway, that's enough jibber jabber from me. Let me know what you think about the new night maps and night modes. Are you looking forward to playing them? And what is it about them that's piqued your interest? Likewise, let me know what you think about NWI remaking yet another map. Do you agree with me and think that maybe they shouldn't bother with that and they should just give us new content? Or are you thinking, stop complaining, I love the new remake. After all, content is content, isn't it? And if that's how you feel, which other maps would you like to see remade? So until next time, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of gameplay. So all that remains for me to say is, feed the algorithm, look after yourselves, wash your hands, and I'll catch you next time. This is HippCelt, signing off. Back up with me. Really? Single-handedly clears the room.
Hey, I'm loading. Alpha secured. You come here.
Is everyone? Damn, I got burned to a crisp. Oh. God, where is everybody? I'm not super convinced by the lighting here. Oh shit. Oh shit, who was that? Oh fuck. To different scopes in a minute. So beautiful. Right, back to the day job. Jesus. Oh god. I can't get out the window. Jesus. What the fuck are they seeing me? Oh, I forgot you could go on a bus. Damn.